What's up, nerds and nerdettes? This is another episode of Arsenal X Plays with your host, Jesse Douglas. Alright, so I'm going to be playing some Just Cause 4. I started the game a while ago now. I was going to record something in the beginning of the game. A little behind the scenes, like my kids and stuff were just kind of would come and like just start talking to me or whatever in the middle of me recording it. So I wanted to redo it, and I was thinking about restarting from the beginning of the game again just for this, but I think I'm just kind of gonna do this like where I'm at right now. It doesn't take long to unlock the things that I'm going to be using. So yeah, you'll kind of get to see some stuff that you'll unlock eventually, but yeah, so alright, first off I'm gonna do something. Just in case, I don't know if it's recording it at this at that sound level, but alright. There we go. Alright, so I do have a bunch of things unlocked, like things that you can use. Like in this one, in the last one they had it where like each individual thing was kind of like things you could use were something that you picked up and used, but in this one, they made it where all of your special ability things are all kind of linked to your hand thing, or the what it would be called, like the like hand claw thing or whatever you'd call it, I guess. Oh crap! I'm not paying attention here, but. So yeah, they like linked it all to your hand claw thing that you shoot out or whatever. And so instead of just shooting the grappling hook or whatever, you can also shoot the grappling hook, and then it locks like the jet propulsion mines to it to wherever you shoot it, or the new thing is now the balloons that inflate and lift things up. Like everything's all connected to that now. Whereas it kind of used to be something that you just would set like manually. You would put on, you'd flip to it and then do that. But I think I kind of like it the way it is. All right, so like let's see. So you can set up a couple of different things to have different settings. So like, let's go to this. I think this is one of my balloon settings. So then like, see, you can make them, like I link the two guys together. Or you can do this, where you turn them into a jet and make them fly away. And like I've been having fun like just trying to find like all different stuff that you can put your like your jet things on to try to do fun things. Like just like in the last one, you can put them on vehicles and all that. But they've now, what they did in this one is they've kind of got here, and I'll show you, they've got a system, an upgrading system for all your different kinds of settings. So this is where you can pick where you want to put your different things, like whether you want it to just be something that retracts to pull something towards it, I have one for just that, one for just boosters, and then one for just lifting in the air. And sorry. And then on the side here, you can kind of mod each thing and like change the like how fast it retracts, or how strong it retracts, or when it retracts, or how it retracts. Same with the booster, you can have it where it will blow up after it's done doing its boost, or you can have it like go longer for a longer period of time or for a shorter period of time, different directions, all those kinds of things. So you can like really get into it, like how you want things to happen. And then they kind of did the whole the drop stuff, like where you unlock people, and then with each one of these you can have a different thing that they drop. And I kind of like this setup where you can kind of have multiple settings, multiple like things to pick from, like kind of with everything really. And then you have all your different kinds of things that you can keep track of and try to compete with your friends and stuff, and try to beat their scores. Now some of these I have like insane amounts of time, because like I literally put like the booster things on like a boat and made it just fly in the air for like ever, and things like that. And I'm gonna try to recreate some of those fun things that you can do, and just kind of show off what a lot of that stuff is like. So we'll get back to it here. Yeah, and then so like I've played every single one of these from the first one on, and I really loved the first one when it first came out. But then obviously once the second one came out, they really started kind of getting into like giving you stuff that you could do and have a lot of fun. But then by the last one, the third one, they really just kicked it up to the point of where it was a lot like the Saints Row games, where the fun was just unimaginable basically. And I honestly didn't think that they could outdo themselves. But then this game came out, and it's just insane, the kind of stuff that you can do in this game. And then like on top of it, they added the whole weather stuff, which I've already flew into a tornado, and then like you do the whole like I was flying in my my suit and stuff like that, and it kind of sucks you up into the air, especially if you have like this out, your parachute. You can kind of get sucked up into the air by it. Stuff. It's pretty fun. All right, I'm gonna go see if we can find some vehicles to have fun with the jet propulsion stuff. Alright, I think we gotta go over this. We'll go over this way by the roads. But yeah, I'm not super far in this game. Like I said, a lot of the cool stuff you as long as you just try to work on doing the things that they give you right away, you'll unlock a lot of the cool things pretty quickly. And then it's just a matter of doing stuff to get the mod unlocks. So like yeah, like a lot of the stuff I'm using, you get pretty quick in the game. Alright, so we'll try this out here. Alright, so I'm gonna do this, so it's gonna kinda like push it down. I'm gonna see if I can make the truck float. Kind of like a hover truck. Because when they start going off, they're gonna. Cause see how I'm pushing them down, I'm putting it down. That will make it like go down like that. Oh shoot. Oh man. I accidentally pushed down, and I made one of them disappear. If you push down, like they'll disappear off of your vehicle. Yeah, so there's just like there's so like the fun to be had with like these mod stuff is like just oh my god, there's so much fun stuff to do with all that. I gotta find a different vehicle now. Unfortunately, I screwed that up. But okay, so there's see these up in the sky. There's like these big balloon blimps or whatever. You have to like destroy those. They're basically like monitoring you. They're the bad guys. Dang it, I can't get close enough. What the heck?
I needed the extra hour. Look out!
Dude, she like crashed right in there. Alright, we're gonna see what we can do with this. Alright, we're gonna see if we can lift this trailer off the truck and detach it using the jet propulsion. Okay, so all right. All right. Oh man. The physics in this game are just insane. Now, see, like, even though they went off, I can do it again. And you can do it quite a few times. I'm gonna try, yeah. Okay. Alright, let's try this. Nice. Oh man. It's just fun just trying to screw around with these. Like I could literally just screw around with this all day. Whoa, dude, that almost killed me. Oh man. So yeah, so those are the kind of like shenanigans basically that you can get in with. Oh, this is funny too. Oh, so there's just an animal there, just minding his own business. Oh man.
I don't understand what you...
Excuse me?
Could you please slow... Oh, no.
And I feel like they've improved on some of the controls in this game. Like I definitely feel like the controlling of flying the wingsuit feels better. And I don't know, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just been a while, you know, since I played the last one, and it's pretty similar. But I don't know. It just, from what I remember, it feels better than the third one. Driving is still like it's all right in this game. It's never like I don't think it's ever really been one of their strong suits. You know, driving some of the vehicles just feel worse than others. And they are relentless in this game. They don't really slow down for anything. I was trying to mod my car here, guys. Trying to put some jets. So see like how I put it on a direction. That car drove right at me. Oh, bastard. See? They do not stop for anything in this game. Just trying to I just uh, so okay. So see, like, now it will come out the back, so it will shoot out like jets. So, see, you gotta have it a certain way. Alright, so this is how you get those, like, challenges, like, where you if you can make your car, like, fly up in the sky. Like, I've made vehicles fly up in the sky for like a long period of time. So see, yeah, this is like where you're gonna get those. And you can just keep on doing this for a while, for quite some time. But yeah, like these games remind me so much of like Far Cry, the Far Cry games, the Just Cause games, obviously, and the Saints Row games have always been like just about like each one of them has their own unique way of just kind of making their games fun, you know, compared to the competitors. Like, and I mean, don't get me wrong, Grand Theft Auto games can be fun as well, but I just usually I'm more about the just insane, weird, crazy stuff like what I'm doing right now, you know, and like all that kind of fun stuff like is just stuff you can only really get in like these games, or you know, the Saints Row games, Far Cry games. They're all like just complete chaos at times. Ooh, okay, so we're gonna take a sailboat here. All right, so this is, watch this. What the heck? Why is it doing that? I don't know why it did that, but okay. I don't know what's going on, why it's not letting me. Alright, we're gonna see what this does. No, you gotta try to be the one driving. Yeah, see, it's all weird. Alright, let's try that again.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try that again. Alright. And then we'll do this. We'll do... Let's see what this does. This should be interesting. Alright. It's trying to get it to float. There we go. There we go. Dang it. I got one once where it's an airship. But so yeah, so that's basically all kinds of, like, you can literally just have like hours of fun just trying to do stuff like that. Alright. And, like, so in the last game, one of the things that they kind of tried to do was, like, they had the whole, like, you know, areas are taken over by the bad guys and you want to try to liberate them and all that kind of stuff. They don't quite do the whole liberating thing really the same in this game as the last one. It's a little bit different. They kind of, like, you still have sections that you kind of want to clear out or whatever, but it's more like you can progress your army to take over a section, kind of similar to like Risk, like the game Risk, if you've ever played that board game, where like a country can be broken up into sections and you can, like, bit by bit take over an entire country, but you take it by, you know, small increments. And so they kind of did that, and like you've got like armies that you can basically, like, points that basically allow you to progress and take over another small section more of the map, and you just, you know, basically have move, you know, and you take, then you'll have areas like this where around your borders they're trying to defend, you know, and keep back the enemies, which I kind of like better than the last game, because, like, it gives you that sense of, like, them taking an area and trying to keep the bad guys out, because there'll just be these big massive fights on the borders like this that you can, like, help, you know, kill the guys, but it's just an ongoing, never-ending, you know, wave of enemies, and, you know, your people, like, fighting basically. But so, like, obviously this section is, I believe, not, you know, not captured by my team. So yeah, so okay, so see, there's these borders here. So, like, I've pushed the borders to this. Now I don't have any points. I don't have any more points, so, like, I can't push it any further than this. But so basically, like, in each one of these sections, though, there's all these things you can do to unlock points towards upgrading your stuff. And then you've got, like, your story mission things and all that as well. And then these tower things, though, like, see, if you complete all the missions in those areas, then that will give you points towards your squad reserves or whatever, I believe, as well. And so, like, your squad reserves are those things, like I said, where you can progress this wall and take over more, control more area. Um, Trying to think. I think what happens usually is there was like an area that popped up where it would like go over it and it would basically tell you that you can progress an area, move forward. I think it's this. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Or no, this is a mission, I believe, a story mission. But yeah, so you basically like you do stuff and then you can take over more of these sections. So I think like if I was to take over this or do this, then I would be able to take that over. So I am going to, and then you can kind of like you can fast travel to I think just about any of these in these areas that you've taken over, which is really cool. So like overall, I feel like they just really did a good job at like improving on things, and I feel like I like this setup better than the other one of like just kind of I don't know, I just didn't like the other setup, but it's got a massive map and obviously you want to try to take over the whole entire thing. So yeah. I think I just overall I like all the changes they've made in this game. So yeah, so each of these guys in two, you can pick these people to use them as travel, or like I think that you travel in different ways maybe. Let's see, because I know the one girl, she drops you off in the airplane. It sounds like it's the same with this one as well. Well, I think it's just whoever's driving. That's the difference, really. And you just drop out, which with that mechanic, it like makes me think that like I could totally see them adding a battle royale mode. Oh, and pull my parachute up soon enough. But yeah, I could totally see them because they've got kind of all the mechanics that make up like the whole dropping out of a plane stuff and all that. They've kind of got like all those mechanics in here already. All right, so what was this? Oh, okay, so I'm so bad at it. Alright. Alright, so I don't know if I need to take all this stuff out. I forget. Alright, so what did we need? Oh, okay. That's right. I need to fly over that way. Yeah, that kind of stuff, like destroying stuff in this game, it isn't quite as important as it was in the last game. Like, it's not like you don't like really do the whole, like I said, you don't really do the whole taking destroying everything and then and then you take that place over, kind of like they did in the last one.
Rico,
It's not quite the same.
Black Hand facility. Big radars and big missiles.
We can't let them keep those.
One of VC's best guys has snuck onto the base and is waiting for you to make contact. Think you'll like the guy, Rico. He's kind of a thrill seeker.
Sargento, I'm at Ojo de la Jungla. Is your hacker ready?
Patching him in.
Oh crap. Oh jeez. I don't know that I'm supposed to go in that area yet. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna kind of wrap this up. But so yeah, basically, they've kept some of the things that you kind of did in the last one, and I feel like they've improved on a bunch of things as well. Like definitely just looking at your surroundings, the map is much better looking than the last one.
Copy that.
I didn't really get a chance to show you like
Should be fun.
the weather stuff, but so basically I believe too there's different kinds of weather things that are going on throughout the map. Obviously the tornado is the big one that we've seen from the commercials, but there's also like a level where it's just uncontrollable lightning storms, and you'll I won't go into it too much, but because it's kind of would be a spoiler, but there's some stuff that deals with that, and you'll kind of learn about it in the story, and like I said, I'm not going to really say much more about that, but you'll get to learn about a lot of that stuff as you're playing the story. So yeah. So yeah, this has been an episode of Arsenal X Plays with your host Jesse Douglas. Definitely go to our YouTube channel. Go to Arsenal X, our YouTube channel there. Also the Nintendo Pow Block channel as well, and on both of them, like and subscribe. Help us grow on those individual channels. Corey kind of changed it up a little while ago now to make it so those channels were kind of their own thing, and the same with Nerds Gone Platinum. Definitely go over there and give them a like and subscribe. They're doing pretty good for themselves, but they've been working hard to get that, make that happen. So definitely go over there if you're a fan as well of PlayStation. That's kind of our PlayStation channel. And then me and Corey have also kind of started two new podcasts who also have their own YouTube channels. Search for Javelins for Hire. That's going to be our Anthem podcast. And then Dark Zone Junkies is going to be our podcast where we talk about everything from Siege to the Division and Division 2 eventually. Once that comes out, we'll be talking about that even more. I mean, that's kind of what we've been talking about now. Kind of a mix of the first division, but more so like talking about the second one, and kind of like what we know, what we would like to see. And it's kind of been the same with our Javelins for Hire episode. We've been talking about Anthem, like some of the lore and things like that. So definitely go on YouTube, check those channels out. Give them likes and subscribes, help them grow as well. And yeah, so I'll hopefully see you guys again on another episode of Arsenal X Plays. Have a good one.